Hello and welcome. I barely got in and I've forfeited a little trip to the gym to give you a couple of videos as soon as possible. One of which is this magazine. I think we can all guess what's inside it. I'm hoping it is the March edition of the White Dwarf magazine. So let's have a little look. Okay, so there we go, Rise of the Primarch. So Rise of the Primarch, we've got new rules, Harlequins in the gangs of Comorag, and so on. So let's have a little look. So Shadows Fall, Primarch rises. Collecting and painting Gene Stealer Cult. Primarch will rise, here we go. So, Gathering Storm, Part 3, Rise of the Primarch, £30 for the hardback book. And then the Triumvirate of the Primarch, that one, which includes Gilliman, Cypher and Voldus, will actually now set you £55. Wow. Okay, well, I thought because there were only 3 models that it would be, I don't know, 40, but they're really pushing it for 55. That's actually more than the Triumvirate of the Imperium. I don't know how many people will pay that, because that seems like a huge amount. We're talking almost £60 for 3 models. I'll leave the price and debate up to you in the comments. What else do we have? We have Shadows over Hammer Hall, or Hammer Hal. That's £90. Looks like a nice box set with plenty of models. Stormcast Eternals, £35. Looks like you get 3. Lord Aquilor, £25. Vanguard Raptors, £22.50. And some upgrade packs. Looks like you can pre-order these separately now. That's quite decent. And the Gene Stealer upgrade pack too. Horus Heresy Space Marines. So it just goes to show you some Tartarus pattern Terminators. So these are going to be separate now. £35 for the 5. Mark III Space Marines, £30 for 10. I was looking forward to these coming separate. I really was, because it means that I can buy a set or 2 rather than having to buy more Prospero Burns sets. So that's great news. Blood Bowl Ogre, that's £12. That's £18. I think that's from Games Workshop. Blood Bowl, Reichland Reavers Old Bowl Stadium. And we get this Slambo Exalted Hero. Looks really cool, but it looks really cool because of his paint job. I mean, good luck trying to get a paint job like that. I mean, that just looks the shading and, you know, spray, and it's essentially like the effect that they do on the swords, but on a model. Just looks incredible. Then we've got Dante. It's a nice hardback book there. Titanicus, that was out in 2009, I think. So a good 8 years later. We've now got Titanicus, but it's a special edition and they want £30 for that. Doesn't say what sort of special edition it has. Then you've got Titan, Binary Succession, so a lot of Titan sort of things happening. Forge World, wow, so we've got Book 7, Inferno. We've got the Porphyrion, Acastus Knight, we've got the Palace, the Caladius and the Coronis tanks, so quite a lot of coverage there. Middle-earth Roundup. I think Forge World are creating some lovely Middle-earth models at the moment. They look fantastic. Just wish I'd sort of collected the Hobbit and Lord of the Rings models. Total War, Warhammer Old World Edition, Will of Iron. Here we go, look, Gathering Storm 1, 2 and 3. All the books are £30 each. £50 for the set, 45, and then 55. But 55, it just looks, I mean, that I can understand for 50. But that, don't know. Maybe I'm just viewing the Gemini and Greyfax as sort of single models, and I'm viewing Cypher and Voldus as single models. So already I'm thinking, well, you get 3 single models and 2 very large models, and there you're just getting 2 single and 1 large model. But there we go. Their pricing, it's beyond logic. Got a lot of contact information, brand new Dawn. I've seen some more footage of the new Dawn of War game. Still quite impressed by it. I think the graphics are lovely. It's not that grimdark, but I've seen them play as orcs, and that looks quite decent. Yeah, and I like the fact that they've got Night Titans in there too. Spike magazine, Shadows over Hammerhole. So it goes on to this new box game that they brought out. Here we go. So start your new army today, and they've got the 3 new heroes in the triumvirate in the Rise of the Primarch. £50 each one of these. Can't see any new ones peeping out. They look like all the old ones. Obviously you got the Death Watch. I think that was one of the newer ones a month or a couple of months ago. And these guys trying to pull off a cool pose holding a box of plastic miniatures, but that's difficult anyway. But it's nice that they've done that, and they've, you know, asked them questions, asked people that work for Games Workshop questions about the models that they probably haven't purchased, but more on that another time. Craftworld Eldar, and this goes on and on. The Saga of Gilliman, so it's huge sort of spread here regarding this. There he is. Is he taller than the Forge World model? I'd love to see it, you guys, with the Forge World model of him next to the plastic one. Please, I'd definitely, if you've got a link to that or anything, put it in the comments below. There he is there as well. And Voldus, and then a little bit about Cypher. And there he is next to Magnus, and you can see just how big Magnus is compared to him. He's absolutely huge, but there you go. And someone's already done a diorama with him next to some custodes. Oh, that's pretty cool. Dante Special Edition. There's the exclusive edition, the Titanicus exclusive edition. I might get that book because I've never had that book before. Stormcast Eternals. Lots of painting schemes, absolutely incredible. I love the black and the gold ones. Europe 2016, just absolutely stunning miniatures. To dedicate that much time and hard work and skill involved, just, I mean, look at that. I mean, that just looks, it doesn't even look like a model anymore. It is a work of art. It's superb. There you go. Speaking of Gilliman, the light version of Gilliman. Armies of the Imperium, so lots more Warhammer 40k sort of artwork. A lot of it is recycled, but it's nice that you're getting it in sort of a one place. So Genestealer Cult there. That's an interesting colour scheme. Sort of like a greenish teal colour. Some Iron Jaws. The Hollow Guild Massacre. So again, it's another sort of Age of Sigmar battle. Looks like it's between Skaven and sort of like an allegiance of High Elves and Dwarfs. There we are. So yeah, that goes on and on, I would have thought. Global opportunities, they're still looking for people. Are you waiting for your chance to join Games Workshop? Apply to the store manager's succession plan. So there you go. Temporal Distort, so they look back in time. Gangs of Camorra, so you can add your Harlequins in there. Warhammer World, they've got a few more sort of enticing pieces here now. So you've also got the Mars Beta pattern head, which I have, which I will be putting out a video soon regarding. And also there's a couple of exclusive models there, and a little bit of diorama. Sprues and glue. I think this is sort of converting your fallen Space Marines. And paint splatter for Gilliman. How to do his very beautiful face. And his sword, obviously. Materials and textures. So plenty of guides in here. Some more painting showcases, readers' models. And there you go. So overall, that's quite a light sort of overview, first impressions. It looks like it's very Age of Sigmar focused. There's the battle report, there's a lot of models there regarding Age of Sigmar. There's their new release, and there's a backstory for the Stormcast Eternals. There's only a few smidgens about the Primarch. I mean, this is the saga with this outspread, so it's not heavily 40k focused at all. Probably say it's, I mean, I think they're trying to keep it 50-50, but to me anyway, that just looks like it's more sort of Age of Sigmar. But there you go. It's nice to see sort of like the new releases and what's coming out, and get a feel for all the new things that are coming out ready for pre-order. The pre-order for the Gathering Storm 3 Rise of Primarch is the 4th of March, which is actually this weekend coming, and the same for the Triumvirate, so you could pre-order both of them for sort of £85 for a book and 3 models. Oh my lord. Anyway, that is my look at the White Dwarf March edition. Thank you ever so much for joining me this evening. Thank you for watching. The Emperor protects.